The human brain plays a crucial role in interpreting and processing information from various parts of the body in order to maintain overall well-being. It receives sensory information through the nerves, which transmit signals in the form of electrical impulses generated by neurons. Indeed, the nerve supply to the lower limb is a critical topic studied by anatomists, neurologists, and other healthcare professionals. There are numerous nerves that supply the lower limb. The lower limb's function is essential for locomotion, balance, and overall mobility, and it relies on a complex network of nerves to carry out these functions. Without these nerves, it will not be possible for the brain to maintain normal functions of the body. The nerve supply to the lower limb can be quite intricate and overwhelming to memorize without any organization. However, understanding the structure and organization of these nerves is crucial for comprehending their functions and clinical implications. So, how can we make sense of it all? Right now, it can all get jumbled up in your head. Well, here's a simplified approach. The major nerves that supply the lower limb primarily arise from a fascinating structure called the Lumbosacral Plexus. In a previous video, I have already talked about the Lumbosacral Plexus. In fact, for those of you who have already watched that video, may already know that I had promised I will be back with a separate video on the topic of sacral plexus. So here I am. If you haven't watched that video yet, I highly recommend you do so before diving into this one. But before we jump right into it, let's take a quick stroll down memory lane and refresh our understanding of the lumbosacral plexus. A plexus, in general, refers to a complex network or bundle of nerves that is formed by the convergence and branching of multiple spinal nerves. It is similar to how different roads merge into one highway. When different roads merge into one highway, it typically involves the convergence of multiple lanes or streams of traffic into a single lane. This merging process allows vehicles from various directions or origins to join together and continue their journey on a unified roadway. The same principle applies to nerve impulses traveling through various nerves. The spinal nerves that I mentioned earlier arise from the spinal cord and carry sensory, motor, and autonomic signals to and from various regions of the body. These nerves exit the spinal cord through small openings called intervertebral foramina and extend to various parts of the body, such as the arms, legs, and torso. Different spinal nerves contribute to the formation of different plexuses in the body. Plexuses are found in different regions of the body and serve specific areas, providing innervation to muscles, skin, and organs within those regions. By grasping the organization of this plexus, we can unlock the secrets of the lower limb's nerve supply. Here you can see the length of the human spine with different regions colored. Here is the lumbar region and the sacral region of the spine. I mentioned earlier that lumbar spinal nerves exit the spine through small openings called intervertebral foramina. In the case of the sacral nerves, specifically S1 to S5, they emerge from the sacrum through specific openings known as sacral foramina. These sacral foramina are located within the sacrum, which is a fused bone formed by the fusion of several sacral vertebrae. The lumbosacral plexus is formed by the ventral rami of spinal nerves from the lumbar and sacral regions. In fact, lumbosacral plexus is not a singular structure but can be divided into two separate plexuses called the lumbar plexus and sacral plexus. The lumbar plexus is formed by the ventral rami of spinal nerves L1 to L4, which emerges from the spinal foramina in the lumbar region. These spinal nerves converge and create the lumbar plexus, giving rise to its associated nerves. On the other hand, the sacral plexus is formed by the ventral rami of spinal nerves S1 to S4 and sometimes S5. The numerous nerves that supply the lower limb originate from these two plexuses. The reason these two plexuses are studied together is because they are connected to one another through a structure called the lumbosacral trunk. The lumbosacral trunk serves as a crucial link between the lumbar plexus and the sacral plexus, allowing for communication and coordination between these two plexuses. The lumbosacral trunk is formed by the ventral rami of the lumbar spinal nerves, specifically L4 and L5. These ventral rami converge to create the lumbar trunk, which then merges with the sacral plexus. Within the sacral region, the lumbar trunk combines with the ventral rami of the sacral spinal nerves, primarily S1, to form the lumbosacral trunk. The lumbosacral trunk acts as a bridge, carrying nerve fibers from the lumbar region to the sacral region. This connection enables the transmission of signals and coordination of motor and sensory functions between the lumbar and sacral regions of the body. In our previous video, we explored the intricacies of the lumbar plexus and its branches. We covered all the important details and set the stage for this momentous discussion on the sacral plexus. Now, without further ado, let's get to the main event, the sacral plexus. Get ready to unravel the mysteries hidden within this complex network of nerves. Now that we have revised the basics, let's move toward our main topic, that is the sacral plexus.
From medical students to seasoned professionals, sqadia.com offers engaging and dynamic content for your educational journey.